Hello, everybody, and welcome to Baseball Night in America, a little late edition. We're going to go ahead and jump right into a 1981 baseball game tonight. As again, we're going to be playing 1975 and 1981 kind of fluently. We played a 1981 17 inning, and that was the opening matchup between the Royals and Rangers. Again, as a heads up, this is going to be straight a My Universe type replay. I just made my own schedule for the American League for 1981, made my own pitching staffs, lineups. Since 1981 did not have a full season because of the strike, we're going to be basically doing a my type universe. So injuries are involved. So you might not see guys who you normally want to see, or guys who should be in the lineup, and there's probably going to be a enjoy yourself. Put up a chair and stay with us as it's the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees right here on the Sports Time Machine as we bring you Baseball Night in America. Here we go. Here are the lineups for the Oakland Athletics. They come in at 2-1. It's going to be Henderson leading off, followed by Wayne Gross, Tony Armas, Cliff Johnson, Dwayne Murphy, Rob Piccolo, Mike Heath, Dave McKay, and Jeff Newman. For the Yankees, they're 1-2 so far. It's going to be Jerry Mumphrey leading off, followed by Willie Randolph, Reggie Jackson to DH, Greg Nettles at third, Larry Milbourne at short, Oscar Gamble in right, Dave Revering at first, and behind the plate is Rick Cerrone. Again, this is the fourth game of the series. A's lead the series 2-1. Let's see if the Yankees can split these four or have a 1-3 first week of the series. But they're putting the glove on Dave Righetti, a young left-hander on this staff. It'll be Henderson Righetti. This A's lineup seems to be loaded with guys who want left-handed pitching. So we'll see how that phases Rags or not. It's going to be a Rags to riches story. So Cerrone behind the plate and sets the target. We're underway here at the stadium. Righetti looks in, and the first pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Is retired here. And here is going to be Wayne Gross. Not much against left-handed pitching. Righetti looks in, gets a sign here. Ground ball to short. Milbourne's got it. Easy flip to first, and there's 2 outs. And now here is Tony Armas. Through 11 at bats, hitting .91, a triple, and 2 RBIs. Armas with power. Cerrone sets the target. Righetti with the windup and pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Randolph's got it, throws them out, and 3 up, 3 down go the Athletics. Bottom of the first coming up. Oakland nothing. Here come the New York Yankees. For the A's, Matt Keough on the mound, making his first start of the year. For the A's, it's Henderson, Murphy, Armas, considered one of the best defensive outfields in baseball. Gross, Piccolo, McKay, Johnson. Then Heath behind the plate. So Mumphrey leads off. He's hitting .250 and through 12 at bats. He's a switch hitter. Will bat lefty against Keough. Keough looks in, and the first pitch. And that's a ground ball to third. Gross got it, throws across the diamond and out number 1. Here is Willie Randolph hitting 125 on RBI. Heath sets. Keough looks in, and the windup to Randolph. And that's a walk to Randolph, and he's on base. Heath's strong arm will keep Willie close. And now here's Dave for 8 on the young season. Heath sets the target. Keough from the stretch pitch to Winfield. And that's going to be a liner caught by McKay. Randolph back 2 away. Here is number 44, Reginald Martinez Jackson. 0 for his first 12. 4 strikeouts. Still looking for hit number 1. Heath puts down the target. Keough with the windup and pitch to Jackson. And ground ball to second. McKay makes the play. And we're 1 inning of play here in New York. Oakland nothing. And the New York Yankees nothing. Again, I've taken these teams fresh to the 1981 season. I went ahead and multiplied them out if they were to play 162 games. So everything the stats have been multiplied out if they were to pitch the whole season. at bats and stuff like that. I kind of adjusted league stats that way. That would have like full numbers for the full season. And multiply them out if they're. So let's go ahead and play. Go to the second inning. Cliff Johnson, the 250, 12 at bats, a double, and he's got one big bomb on him. Cerrone puts down a target. Righetti, the wind up, the big Cliff Johnson. All sixes, fly ball to center. Mumphrey is there, makes the catch. Oh, Cliff Johnson, the designated hitter versus left-handed pitching, and all sixes ends up being an injury for Righetti, and that will be it. They'll walk him off the field, and oh, Nelly, you don't want that. So, oh my goodness, do they have a pitcher to give them serious length? And the answer is holy cow! I did not think that was going to happen. So that just took my plans. I'll take the Yankees. That's why I wanted to make trades. But a gentleman named Ben says, no, you're better off seeing how to play with Adam. But now I'm looking, I need a pitcher. This is going to be very interesting. Dave LaRoche will come in, and the Yankees are going to have to try to piece this together today. So LaRoche comes on out. Righetti has walked off the mound. He seems he might have a bit of a hamstring for Rags, as the Rags the Richest story ends quickly here in the second inning. So Dwayne Murphy, left-handed hitter, will bat against LaRoche, and off we go. Here's the pitch to Murphy. And that's a hit by pitch. LaRoche came in and quickly hit Murphy. And that all of a sudden might give the A's a chance to run a little bit. 33% opportunity. No, LaRoche keeps him close. Run first, one away. Here's Rob Peachlow. LaRoche from the stretch. Pitch to Peachlow. Murphy's there. Makes the catch, and there's two outs. And here's Mike Heath. Mike Heath, the batter, hitting .364, home run and 2 runs batted in. Cerrone sets. LaRoche looks in. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to Heath. And that's a ground ball to short. Hit at Milbourne. And he makes the play to retire the side. Inning and a half of books. And things are not meant to be, or not meant what they seem to be. Oakland nothing. Yankees nothing. And the Yankees may have a problem within the clubhouse. Here, Milbourne and Gamble. So it'll be a lefty switch left against Matt Keough. Heath puts down the target. Keough looks in, and the pitch. Ooh, and he missed it. Ground ball to first. Cliff Johnson takes to the bag himself. Got him. Oh, really? They gave him the pitcher injury, even though Cliff Johnson was not the designated hitter. Okay, that's weird. I thought the 666 was against a DH against a pitcher only. But so that was not good. I didn't think so. I thought it was only a DH only got the injury. So Milbourne, nice little pickup for the Yankees this season. 11 at bats, a double home run and an RBI. Heath sets. Keough with the windup and the pitch. And that's a fly ball to center. Murph is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now here's Oscar Gamble. 0 for 5 so far on this season. He steps up, left-handed hitter with power. Heath sets the target. Keough looks in. The windup to Oscar Gamble. Fly ball to right. Armas there, makes the catch, and we're 2 innings in. We have no score, nothing, and the Yankees nothing. If you watched our last game, there was a lot of that. 17 innings of that. Here's Dave McKay. He'll lead off for the A's. 1 for 11. Cerrone sets. LaRoche, the left-hander. Here's the pitch to McKay. And McKay hits a drive to right center field. That ball be gone, and it is gone. Dave McKay's first home run of the season, and the Athletics lead it 1-0. So McKay goes bombs away, and the Athletics lead quick 1-0. And here is Jeff Newman. 1 for 11 so far. That'd be 2 for 11. I'd say he'd probably be 2 for 11 with a double. Cerrone puts down the target. LaRoche hits the windup and pitch to Newman. And that's a fly ball to right. That's Gamble. That's a tough play for Oscar. Not in there to play defense. Hey, he makes a running catch. What a play by Gamble. He gets his inner Luzinski in on that one. And here is Ricky Henderson. Henderson on the year, 3 of 12, two stolen bases on the season. Cerrone sets. LaRoche, the left-hander. Here's the pitch to Ricky. And that's a catch jacks behind the play. No, it's a pass ball. And Henderson will go to first. So let's see, was that a strikeout pass ball? It is. Struck him out, but he reaches first. So now Ricky can run. We'll see if Ricky runs here and doesn't. So again, LaRose steps off, keeps Ricky close. Run first, one away for Gross. A good situation here. LaRose from the stretch with one away. Needs to get a double play on him. And another catch jacks behind the plate for Cerrone. As he get this way, bounces away from Cerrone, and Henderson will go to second. That's a wild pitch for Ricky. Will scamper 90 feet, and with two outs, Ricky's on at third. Tony Armas, the batters, 0 for 1. Only one for his first 12 with a couple ribbies. Cerrone sets. LaRose from the stretch. And fly ball to left. Winfield's there. Camps under it. Makes the catch. And the A's strand one, but they get one. Home run by Dave McKay. 1-0 Athletics. Go to the bottom of the third. Revering Cerrone Mumphrey to bat for the Yanks here in the third now against Matthew Keough. Heath sets the target. Keough looks in and the pitch to Revering. Billy Ball at its best here at the stadium as opening day again, opening week against Billy Martin and the Oakland Athletics. Here's Rick Cerrone with one away. Heath sets the target. Keough with the windup and pitch to Cerrone. The plate. Heath is there, makes the catch easily, and there's two away. And here's Jerry Mumphrey. Mumphrey will bat again, switch hitting, batting from the left hand side. Heath sets the target. Keough with the windup and pitch to Mumphrey. That's a ground ball to first. Johnson takes to the bag himself, and we're through three here at the stadium. Oakland 1 and New York Yankees nothing. Top four. Cliff Johnson followed by Dale Murphy, by Dwayne Murphy and Rob Peachlow. Cerrone puts down the sign. LaRoche with the windup to Cliff Johnson. And that's a ground ball to third. Nettles got it. Throws, got him. Good play by Nettles. 5-3. Nettles threw a strike right in the breadbasket of Revering. One out in the fourth. And here's Dwayne Murphy. Murphy hit by, I believe, walked his first time up. Cerrone sets. LaRoche with the windup. Pitch to Murphy. And that's a strikeout. Big strikeout for LaRoche. Two outs here in the fourth. And here's Rob Peachlow. Peachlow steps the sign down. LaRoche with the windup and pitch to Peachlow. And Peachlow hits a drive left center field. Back goes Winfield at the track. Makes the catch. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 1-0 Oakland. So for the Yankees, it'll be Randolph, Winfield, Jackson trying to get something going here for the Yanks here in the fourth. Heath puts down the sign. Matt Keough looks in. The windup and pitch to Willie Randolph. Ground ball to short. Peachlow's got it. Goes across the diamond one away. Around the infield, Gross and Peachlow are both fours, are both well above Undue and Johnson's a four. So the Athletic defense around the diamond, not so good. Heath has a strong arm, good defensively, while the A's probably have the best outfield in baseball. Heath puts down a sign. Keough with the windup to Dave Winfield. And Winfield, first base for the New York Yankees. So Dave is on with one away. Here's Reggie. Reggie still looking for his first hit. 0 for his first 13. Heath puts down a sign. Keough from the stretch. Winfield with a big leg takes the lead. He's being held by Cliff Johnson. Here's the pitch to Jackson. And fly ball to center. Hit at Murphy. Tough play at him. Does he make the catch? He does. Holding as Winfield goes back to first, 2 outs. Here's Nettles. Nettles 0 for 1. He, the stretch. Winfield again taking a healthy lead off first. Keough concentrating on the hitter wearing number 9 on the left hand box. Here's the pitch from Keough to Nettles. Fly ball to center. Murphy is there, makes the catch, and we're 4 innings in here in New York. It's Oakland 1 and the New York Yankees nothing. Top of the fifth headed here in the Bronx. Heath followed by McKay and Newman. Heath 0 for 1. LaRoche to stay out there right now. Cerrone sets LaRoche with a windup pitch to Heath. And that's a strikeout for LaRoche. LaRoche doing a nice job. A home run to McKay with 3 strikeouts. Cerrone sets the target. LaRoche with a windup to Dave McKay. And that's a fly ball to left. Winfield will make the catch easy. 2 outs here in the fifth for Jeff Newman. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cerrone sets. LaRoche looks in. The windup to Jeff Newman. And pop the third. Nettles will wait for it. Make the catch. And we're halfway through here in New York. It's the A's 1, Yankees nothing. So here's Milbourne, who'll be led by the fifth. So far, the offense of these first 2 games I've done have been very little to none. Heap sets the target. Keough with the windup to Larry Milbourne. And that's a fly ball to left. Henderson there makes the catch and is 1 out in the fifth. Here's Gamble. He's 0 for 1. Standing with the throw in the box in the left-hand box. Steps in with the stance. He sets the target. Keough looks in and the windup to Gamble. And that's a fly ball to center. Murphy will come in, make the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here's Revering. He's 0 for. Keith puts down the sign. Keough looks in. Right-handed pitcher Matt Keough. The pitch to Revering. And ground ball to first. Cliff Johnson takes it to the bag himself. And we are 5 through in the Bronx. It is 1-0 A's. Henderson, the swing away, followed by Gross and Armas here in the sixth. 1-0 Athletics. So Dave LaRoche now stays in, but he could tell he's tiring out there. Cerrone puts down the target. LaRoche to Ricky Henderson, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game. And the pitch and a drive to deep left center field. That's going to be trouble. Murphy's going to have to play the hop. He does. Henderson around second will hold a leadoff double. Ricky Henderson. So Henderson the leadoff double. Here is Wayne Gross. Yankees have bullpen going. George Frazier and Ron Davis up for the Yanks. Cerrone puts down the sign. LaRoche from the stretch. The pitch to Gross. And that's a walk. And now there's 2 on and nobody out. One more hit will probably fatigue him. Here is Armas. And they're going to pull him because they do have a bunch of guys coming in who want to hit lefties and don't want that. So George Frazier will come in solid. I mean, he's not going to give you a ton, but right now he has to be someone the Yankees need to fill in the gap here with the Righetti injury. Cerrone sets the sign. Frazier to the right-handed hitting Armas and the pitch. And that's a strikeout for George Frazier. 1 away. Here's Cliff Johnson. Cliff Johnson had the misfortune of being the at-bat that knocked out Righetti. 1 out here in the sixth, 1-0 stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout for Frazier. Got Cliff Johnson looking. Can we help you? Nope, just looking. So 2 quick outs with 2 on. And here's Dwayne Murphy. Now a tough situation for the Yanks. This at-bat kind of is definitely in favor of Murphy, the lefty-righty combination. Cerrone sets the target and Frazier from the stretch. First and second, 2 out. Pitch to Murph. And that's a strike him out. What an inning for George Frazier. Strikes out the side. Nothing A's. So now Cerrone will come in, followed by Mumphrey and Randolph. So Matt Keough, only giving up 1 hit through 5. Keough with the windup, pitch to Cerrone. Walked him. So Yankees have the leadoff runner on, and Cerrone. Here's Mumphrey 0 for 2 in the ball game. Situation he wants to be in. Cerrone is not going to be well here. They put a corners in, so they're not going to bunt Mumphrey here. Keough from the stretch. Runner on first and Mumphrey ground ball back to Keough. Goes to Piccolo. Back to Cliff Johnson for the 1-6-3 double play in the sixth. Two quick outs, and here's Randolph. 0 for 1 with the walk. Heath sets the sign. Keough looks in with two outs. Keough to Willie Randolph and the pitch. And that's going to be a pop to second. McKay is there, makes the catch. 6 strong innings from Matt Keough. We head to the seventh. It's 1-0 Athletics. So Piccolo will now be 1-2-0 for the Athletics and 1-0 for the Yankees here in the seventh. Piccolo, the swing followed by Heath and McKay. So Cerrone sets the target and Frazier long. Here's the pitch to Piccolo. And it struck him out. Frazier struck out his first 4. And here is Mike Heath, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Cerrone sets the sign. Frazier looks in. The windup to Mike Heath. And I struck him out. He struck out 5 in a row coming out of the bullpen. Yankee fans love to see the straight strikeouts for George Frazier. Down goes Frazier. 2 outs in the seventh for Dave McKay. 1 for 2 with a bomb his last time up, responsible for the Athletics' only run. Cerrone sets. Frazier looks in. Top of the seventh, 2 out, pitch to McKay. And struck him out. He struck out 6 in a row. He struck out the side twice in a row. Get up and stretch here, New York. It's Oakland 1 and the Yankees nothing. Winfield, Jackson, Nettles the swing for the Yanks in the seventh. Matt Keough still on the mound. Billy Martin's use of the bullpen not exactly existent if you ask me. Jeff Jones is in the bullpen, would probably be close to their closer. Again, closing rules are off on the computer because there's no closing cards on them. There's no additional ones. You don't have to go and add them yourselves. Ochinko can close and a staff. But Billy Martin not known to go to the bullpen a lot. 1-0 Oakland in the seventh. Here's Winfield, followed by Jackson and Nettles. The heart of this Yankee lineup. He sets the sign. Keough with a windup pitch to Winfield and walked him. So I should wait a minute 1 second. Graphics, left field foul. Winfield will walk. So Winfield's on. Runner on first, nobody out. So Winfield's on for Jackson. Boy, all that's on deck. Lefties galore. This is where you want a Jones who can shut down lefties. But the Billy Martin attitude has been, you got me here, you got me this far, get me further. So Keough's going to stay out there. See what happens. You want to go modern managing unless you have to. Keough sets the target. He puts its signs down. Keough from the stretch to Reggie. And that's going to be a base hit left field. They'll hold Winfield there, and all of a sudden, Athletics. Hold Doctor. First and second, nobody out. Yanks with an opportunity. And here is Nettles, 0 for 2 in the ball game. On deck is Milbourne, followed by Gamble and Revering. This is where and here comes Billy. So Billy's going to come out now. He usually doesn't come out unless he's going to pull somebody. And I think he's going to take the ball from Matthew Keough. Oh, Jones is a righty who likes left. So you know what? Bob Ochinko will come in for the Athletics here. So Ochinko to lefty. And Bob Ochinko's in. He has 1 save on the year, so he's been out there with 1 inning a pitch. Trying to switch these Yankees up. First and second, nobody out. Bottom half the seventh inning, 1-0 A's. Heath sets the target. Ochinko from the stretch. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Gross. Tough play in the hole. Does he get it? No, he does not get it. Yankees will tie this game up. Run will score. 1 ball game. Thanks to the Oakland inline defense. That's why they'll score that run. 1-1 ball game, RBI Nettles, and now brings up Milbourne. Milbourne switches around, bats right-handed. Infield in for the Athletics need to stop these extra runs. Ochinko from the stretch, pitch to Milbourne, and a shot down the line's trouble. Henderson's not going to get it. Jackson scores. They will hold Nettles at third, and the Yankees lead it 2-1. Milbourne. So the Yankees have come all the way back and take the 2-1 lead. And now here is Gamble. Not much on Gamble's card in the seventh. Let's see. He's a right fielder. Who would they like to see is the question. Sweet Lou Piniella will come in. He'll stay out there and play right field. So Pinella's on the year. He's just 0 for 2. Right-handed hitter. Ochinko from the stretch, second and third. And that's a ground ball. The second runner will hold, throws him out. Good play there by McKay. One away for Revering. Revering 0 for 2. Again, Yankees kind of bouncing back with guys they have here. And he is as good. So here comes Bob Watson. He'll bat for Revering here. Again, some guys Yankees had in excess who hit the ball. Second and third one out. Infield stays in. Heath puts down the sign. Ochinko from the spot. Them and the bases are now loaded with one out for Cerrone. And Cerrone steps in, and the A's will again play the infield, then trying to go home first so they can for a double play. 2-1 Yankees last of the seventh. Yankees trying to pull away here. They come in 1-2 on the season, while the Athletics are 2-1. Heath sets the target. Ochinko from the stretch. Pitch to Cerrone. And that's, oh no, fly ball. Henderson. He's got some giddy up, and Cerrone will leave. Scoring is the runner from third. Looks like Cerrone may felt something there, and they will walk Cerrone back off to the clubhouse area. And the Yankees have another minor injury to deal with, but luckily he won't be gone too long. Here's Mumphrey. Mumphrey against Ochinko. Ochinko from the stretch. And he gets a base hit. Scores Milbourne. Watson the third. Yankees open up the scoring. Lead it 4-1 here in the seventh. Heath sets. Ochinko looks in. Pitch to Willie. And that's a base hit for Willie. Watson scores. They'll hold Mumphrey at second. Yankees open up a 5-1 lead. And now here's Winfield. Heath sets. Ochinko from the stretch. Pitch to Winfield. Fly ball to center. Murphy's there. Makes the catch, and we go to the eighth. Yankees 5, A's 1. That'll mean Barry Foote will come in. He'll have to start. So Piniella will stay in and play right, and Watson will stay in and play first. That means George Frazier, who deserves the win, stays out there into the eighth inning. He's had 2 innings of work, 6 strikeouts in a row. Barry Foote behind the plate for the Yanks sets the target. Frazier with a windup to Jeff Newman and popped up behind the plate. That's Foote. Does he make the play? He does. A pop-up. One away. Here's Henderson. 1 for 3 of the double. Frazier with the windup pitch to Henderson. And a fly ball to left. Winfield's there. That should be an easy can of corn. He waits and makes the catch. And there's 2 outs in the eighth. Here's Wayne Gross. Frazier looking to retire the first 9 Athletics. Foote sets the target. Frazier looks in. The pitch to Wayne Gross. And Gross with a base hit. That'll go to the gap. Mumphrey will have to play the hop. Gross the second with a 2-out double. And now here's Armas. So Foote set the stretch to pitch to Armas. And fly ball to left. He just missed it. Takes Winfield to the track and makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It's 5-1 New York. So Jackson, followed by Nettles and Milbourne in the Yankee eighth. Ochinko, who kind of got really roughed up here, and I might be called on the carpet in that one. And they're going to they'll stay with Ochinko here just so they don't have to eat another pitcher. Matchup pitch to Reggie, and Ketchak's behind the plate. Reggie continues and makes the play. And now here's Nettles. He's 1 for 3 at the RBI. Heath sets. Ochinko with the windup to Nettles, and that's a ground ball to third. That's what got him in trouble before. Gross comes up and throws him out. Good job by Gross there. 2 outs here in the eighth. And here's Milbourne, 1 for 3 at the RBI double. Heath sets. Ochinko with the windup to Larry Milbourne. And that's going to be a ground ball to Cliff Johnson. Tough play for Cliff. Makes it to the bag himself. Good job for Big Heath. Cliff won New York. And what the Yankees might do here, 4-run lead, and they'll say screw it, and they may go with the goose. So Gossage, wow, 71 innings of work has not been used yet this year. So Gossage will come and make his first appearance. 4-run lead, top of the ninth. Cliff Johnson, the batter, followed by Murphy and Piccolo. Gossage number 54. Here's the windup to Heathcliff Johnson. Ground ball to first, hit at Watson. Tough play. Does he get it? He takes it and flips the Gossage. Murphy. A's only have 3 hits in the ball game. Yankees only have 6. So a 5-run seventh has given the lead. Foot sets. Gossage with a windup to Dwayne Murphy. And that's a strikeout for Gossage. Oh, the Yankee relievers have come on strong, relieving Righetti. And now here's Piccolo. Foot sets. Gossage with a windup pitch to Piccolo. And that's a drive in the gap. That could be trouble over Murphy's head. Piccolo wrap 3. He does standing. A 2. Piccolo. Here's Mike Heath. 0 for 3 in the ball game. I think the A's do have all their catchers playing. With Newman at DH, it kind of gives you a limited of ability you can do when you're finishing. They do, yeah. Their backup catcher is Newman. Again, he's a DH. Foot puts the sign down. Gossage working from the stretch. Runner on third, 2 out. Pitch to him, and that's a strikeout for Gossage, and the Yankees will win this ball game by the score of. So the Yankees improve to 2-2, while the A's go to 2-2. So they split the first 4. Frazier with the win, he deserves it. Goes 3 innings, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts. Gossage 1 inning. The big news of the day is Righetti will be out. He will probably miss at least 2 starts. He only goes an inning and a third, nothing across, while Roche came in, went 3 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned. Gossage came in for the clean inning. Keough was pitching absolutely great. Got some walks to hurt him, but unfortunately, Chinko gave up the inherited runs for Keough that gave him the loss. So Keough went 6, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Not a deserved loss. Ochinko kind of got the loss with the unearned, with the with what did I call him again? Yeah, the runs inherited. 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, and 3 earned. Yeah, the A's with the run in the third, the McKay home run, thought it was going to hold up. Yankees adds 5 in the 7th to win it by a score of 5-1. Folks, let's look 2 days ahead and see who we can get out here on the next edition of 1981. Let's go ahead and play Monday, April 13th. Detroit 6, Toronto 1, Baltimore 8, Cleveland 5, Boston 4, Texas 1, Chicago 4, Minnesota 1, Milwaukee 8, Seattle 1, Yankees 9, Royals 5. So a good series here against the Royals. So again, that's a tough little series. Second game, April 15th. Let's go ahead and do it. Another full schedule of baseball. Detroit 4, California 3, Oakland 0, Baltimore 6, Cleveland 3, Texas 2, Boston 0. It is Chicago 5, Minnesota 0, Milwaukee 5, Seattle 2, and Yankees 6, Kansas City 4. So the Yankees have won 2 in a row in their series versus the Kansas City Royals. Baseball on April 15th. Let's see. Got the Blue Jays and the Tigers. I'm going to use another screen. It's a little bit easier. Let's do league stats, and then we'll go to newspaper. No, not newspaper writing. So we'll go to Newspaper style recap. That's perfect. And I can see the matchups and I can see the records in front of me. And then we'll play the game that's best for baseball. So far, the Orioles and Tigers are at 5-1. Indians are 4-2. Yankees are 4-2. Milwaukee 3-3. Boston's 2-4. And Toronto's are 4-2, along with the Mariners. The A's are 3-3, followed by the Rangers 3-3. White Sox are 2-4. Royals are 2-4, and the Twins are 1-5. So Toronto, Detroit, not fun. California, Oakland, we just saw Oakland. Don't want to do them again. Baltimore, yep, there's your matchup. Let's do from mistake at the lake. Scotty McGregor on the mound, taking on Len Barker. It will be the Orioles and the Indians next time we see each other. It'll probably be sometime tomorrow. I'll probably get another doubleheader out sometime tomorrow. So McGregor and Barker. So let's do that. Put that on Saturday, the 18th. Is there any baseball games we have not seen? No, they're all going to be night games besides 2 day ones. They don't make any sense for the game of the day on that day. Well, there's the best game. Jim Slayton, John Tudor. So Fenway Park. So the doubleheader tomorrow will probably be Baltimore and Cleveland from Cleveland. And then we'll take you to Fenway Park, where will be Milwaukee and the Red Sox. That's Slayton and Tudor, and that's in Detroit. First game today was Royals and Rangers. We just watched Yankees and A's. We're gonna bring you. We're gonna bring you. Okay, well, we're gonna bring you Baltimore today. It's one reason to bring Baltimore back. So Milwaukee, Boston will be our next one we'll have. So that should be fun. Have those 2 games as a possibility for tomorrow's schedule. Stay tuned, guys. I appreciate your night. For those who watch us afterwards, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate everyone. Have a good rest of your evening. The rotation of baseball night in America. Real quick one, 40 minutes on the game. Yankees defeat the A's, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good night, and we'll see you more for more game action here on the Time Machine.